Coming up on Mountain News this morning, folks, in one Eastern Kentucky city gather for an annual holiday tradition. An Eastern Kentucky Christmas light display gets a little bit brighter this holiday with some extra displays.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good Monday morning to you again. It's 6:32. I'm Dakota Makris, and yeah, we're back to the real world. We have to get back to work after a long Thanksgiving holiday, but I hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving. Let's head over to Brandon for a look at that forecast. Brandon, if folks are heading out the door this morning, they better maybe just pack a blanket, take your space heater with you out the door. I don't know. It's cold.
Now listen, I don't know if your space heater is portable or not. You may want to leave that at the house, but
I would
definitely bundle up this morning. That's for sure. Blankets could be a good handy tool to have, but yes, just be careful out there this morning. I see on some of those cars, so make sure you give yourself time to scrape those off or warm them up. Let's take a look at our forecast this morning. Up at the Mountain Parkway at Slate, some folks driving by there and not a whole lot of action this morning, but still quiet conditions. 19 Monticello, 21 Irvin, 23 Wise. Everybody else in the mid to upper 20s or 30 there in Jacksboro. This is the warm spot. So get your bowls out. Time for some breakfast flakes there. We're going to be seeing again some forecast lows are there in the low to mid 20s as we head into the morning hours, some mid to upper 20s in some spots. But some sunshine will peek through here very shortly, just after 7 o'clock. But chilly conditions reign today as we see again. 44 forecast high. Could get a bit warmer in some areas. And then 33 tonight with just a few clouds across our region. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. The 37th Festival of the Mountain Masters wrapped up Saturday. Our Chaz Jenkins gives us a recap.
A Harlan County tradition started through family.
Coming out shopping, being with family and friends, a lot of homemade crafts as you see behind us. It's just to get out and spend the day and shop local.
Thankful for the opportunity given by the festival.
By helping them get to market and to create some sustainable income for them and their families, it's really meaningful work and very important, especially in these days.
Seeing a great turnout with more than 50 vendors participating.
I'm very, very happy. We didn't have a whole lot of time to put this year's together. Next year we're going to start in July, but if you look around, we have a really great turnout.
A gathering of talented crafters filled with history.
These people are amazing. The skills and the crafts that these people have stewarded and passed down from generation to generation. It's important to support that and make sure it continues.
Already looking towards next year's festival.
Talk to people sooner, reach out, maybe go to other festivals and get information of people away from here that'll come and set up, and just try to start planning a lot sooner.
A variety of items, all going towards the support of local business. In Harlan County, Chaz Jenkins, WYMT Mountain News.
Bennett says she wants to thank everyone who made the festival possible. For 63 years, the Model Railroad Show has been chugging into Huntington to bring joy to children and adults of all ages. Presented by the Appalachian Model Railroad Society, the show during the weekend is set to be the largest show in the state after last year's event was canceled due to the pandemic. Precautions were put in place to keep attendees safe this year. Spectators poured into the Mountain Health Arena all weekend for their chance to catch the trains rounding the tracks.
For the last 3 days, we've had a model train show here at the Civic Center, Mountain Health Arena. We've had over 160 tables. We've got 12 layouts, 6 of them rather large, 1 of them a national winner, a lot of details. The visitation has been pretty much on par from what it's been in the past, a little bit above than what we had. As of yesterday, we had almost 1,000 people, and today it looks like we're having a good turnout. The weather's been nice, so we're glad to see a lot of people came down and had a good time. We do this every year at Thanksgiving weekend.
Not only were the engines on display, but also arts and craft vendors, training equipment, and other goods. One Eastern Kentucky church has partnered with a nonprofit organization to ensure children in the area have a magical Christmas. The Maple Street Church of God and Hazard and Men and Women of Action hosted a food and clothing distribution event last week. And during the weekend, they were able to give out more than 600 Christmas gifts to children for their kids' Christmas party event at the Maple Street Church of God.
To see the joy on those kids' face when they open their present or even receive it to take home to put under their tree the joy is just absolutely breathtaking in a way.
The Appalachian Christmas Ministry project distributed 800 coats and 375 meal boxes on Wednesday. On Thanksgiving Day, the city of Prestonsburg official lit up the Archer Park with nearly 1.5 million Christmas lights. Our Jordan Mullins spoke to city officials about the lights and the growth they have seen throughout the 24-year-long Christmas time tradition.
The city of Prestonsburg opened up its annual Christmas lights at Archer Park on Thanksgiving Day.
You know, we've had our lights up for 3 days now. We've had over 7,200 cars. We're averaging 2,405 cars a night.
And city officials are proud of the lights the city workers have set up.
Ours is really laid out well. It's constant. There is no break in between. When you start, you start in the lights and you finish in the lights.
Welcoming thousands of folks from throughout the area to get out of the house and enjoy the Christmas season.
My wife and I set up on the first one, and I tell her when to turn it on. She turned it on, and everybody else was plugging theirs in, so it sort of lit up all at one time. You know, we want it to be an event that people remember, and it's time for us to get out and start enjoying life again.
Helping create new family traditions.
We're really excited. It is becoming a tradition. There's families playing on every Thursday night. You know, they have their dinner, they come here.
With more than 1 million lights.
You really don't want to come out till about 5:45, 6 o'clock right now and let it get dark so they just, boom, they pop.
And plenty of holiday fun to be had.
I'm gonna name it Snuggles.
In Prestonsburg, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
Christmas lights are my absolute favorite. Mayor Stapleton also said Santa will be making appearances every Friday and Saturday evening, and a carnival will be opened every weekend, but you can come to Archer Park any day until December 31st and catch all of the Christmas lights. Well, folks in Pikeville got together once again for a Christmas tree lighting. Mayor Jimmy Carter and the Pikeville City Commission came together for a tree lighting ceremony Saturday with carolers in attendance and plenty of fun to be had. The main attraction for the evening, even with officials, was ice skating in the city park. We spoke to Jill Fraley Dotson about Winterfest, and she said there are plenty more opportunities to try it out.
Mayor Carter and the City Commission will light up the official Christmas tree, and then Winterfest is going on, kicks off today. Ice skating in the city park now through December 31st. So if you've ever wanted to ice skate, try your hand at that. Ice skating will be open every weekend now through Christmas.
There was also a horse-drawn carriage ride starting at the Pikeville City Park and traveling through the downtown area. Sunday marked the first night of Hanukkah here in the Bluegrass, and it lasts for 8 days. A Jewish festival of light last year was interrupted by hate in Lexington. This year, the community hopes to kick off the holiday stronger than ever. Allie Blake explains to us the holiday of Hanukkah.
Hanukkah is an 8-day holiday celebrated by Jewish people that commemorates a great miracle.
It also celebrates the miracle of the oil, that after the Maccabees reconquered the Holy Temple and rededicated it, there was only enough oil for 1 day. And miraculously, it lasted for 8 days until new oil could be found.
This celebration of light and the story is retold during the holidays. By spending time with family, playing dreidel, and eating fried foods, the tradition continues on.
So all our traditional foods are deep fried, which is wonderful. We have deep fried potato pancakes called latkes, which are amazing. Ganiyot, which are deep fried jelly donuts with a sugar topping.
Even after last year's anti-Semitic attack 1 year ago, the community is looking to push forward and bring light to the occasion.
Because hate can't defeat us. What darkness is an absence of light. The second you light a light, it doesn't fight the darkness is vanquished. So we will be here, we'll light the menorah, we'll create light not only here, but announce the initiative to spread light across the entire Commonwealth.
Rabbi Litvin is holding menorah lightings each day this week, including special guests Governor Bashir, Mayor Linda Gorton, Sam Dick, and the survivor from last year's attack.
I'll be lighting in Covington and Somerset and Versailles and Georgetown and Ashland, all over the state, visiting communities, lighting menorahs there.
We want to wish a Chag Sameach to all who celebrate, and everyone is welcome to attend the festivities this week.
In Lexington, Allie Blake, WKYT.
For a complete list of Hanukkah activities across Kentucky, you can go to our website at WYMT.com.
6:41 here on this Monday morning, and it is a cold one outside. 21 Irvine, 19 in Monticello, 23 Wise, mid to upper 20s across most of the rest of the region, and a lone 30 down there in Jacksboro in East Tennessee. So you'll need a little extra to get you going this morning. We're coming off a holiday weekend, coming off of basically a weekend in general, and it's just cold outside. So make sure that you got that going on for you. Maybe even need a little bit more on the max warming side. The outdoor forecast features sunshine mixed with clouds, and temperatures only topping out in the mid-40s this afternoon for most, maybe some upper 40s for some. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. The time is now 6:42. Still to come here on Mountain News this morning. Jury selection is set to begin for 2 major trials here in the U.S. Find out more when we come back.